Hi guys. Prosecco sounds good. Hi everyone. As promised, I'm doing the live stream, another live stream today for our friends located on the other side of the world. You Aussies are very lucky because always you can catch me live. But on the European side, I think this is a good time because it's something like 11 a.m. in France, for example. So hopefully some of you can join us. You might have seen that this morning, salut Pidgey, ça va? I did a live stream. I thought, that well, I wanted to do this because I know that more and more people are in quarantine, and I know it's not easy. So I thought I would just simply entertain you. And I think also, maybe some of you want to share their experience, and by sharing, we can help each other overcoming this unusual and weird time in our lives. Voilà. So you can, I don't think I have to do what I did this morning, but now if you have any questions, I can go again, explain about how I'm dealing with this unusual situation. The thing is that in Japan, it's not an obligation to quarantine ourselves. Even if the government recommends teleworking if we can do it, which I've been doing for at least a month now. And I've been, especially since in France the situation got bad, it's affected me and influenced me, and made me realize that I could be a risk for other people because there are lots of healthy carriers of the virus. So at the beginning, this is why I started self-quarantine, because I felt responsible for not trying and not contaminate other people, because you never know if we might be carrying the virus without knowing, right? And then, now I'm also thinking, I need to protect myself, because what if so many people get sick at the same time? And like in Italy, it's not only Italy, so many countries don't have this infrastructure to take care of the people who might get sick at the same time. So, that is a little bit scary. Voilà. But I believe that, when you are forced into being into quarantine, it must be heavy. I mean, like psychologically, it must be hard. So if you want to share and talk about it and give us, your just anything you want to talk about, let's make it a chat room today. Are you still here, guys? I'm not getting any comments all of a sudden. That it scares me. I'm like, did I lose them? Or, you're still here? Were you just like listening? Very intently. Thank you so much. Ah oui, c'est bon. Hi, Phoenix. Am I going to grow out my hair? I don't know. But I don't want to cut it right now. So it's been growing, I know. I don't know how long. I don't feel like, cutting it. So for it's growing, yes. But I'm not planning to grow it, nor am I planning to cut it. C'est vrai, vous étiez hypnotisé, dis donc, ouais, je m'impressionne moi-même là pour le coup. Hein? Bon, ça va? Comment ça se passe? Thank you so much for listening so intently. Guys, I've been busy today because I didn't go out. You know that Friday was a bank holiday in Japan, and even in normal times, I don't like to go out. I try to avoid going to the places I like on weekends because it's always crowded. You know, I don't like the crowd. Hi, Trevor. That was the same question that started lunchtime chat, was it? So I went out on Thursday to have lunch, and I wasn't out because I have so much food. I have to, you know, I'm all the fresh stuff. I have almost eaten, which is good. But then, as I explained this morning, I know how to keep busy, even if I have less work as everyone, because so many things are at a standstill right now. But even when there are days I'm like, you know, I'm not getting any emails, or which can be, it's just so weird to me too. Huh? I've just been, you know, I have so many things to do, like that I don't have the time to do, and I believe we all have things. You know, I think that people always complain they don't have the time to do anything, and now that they have the time to do it because they are. It's just, guys, I'm not sick. It's just, I think some dust because I have allergies. Now is not the time to cough, you know. All over the world, if you cough, tu avais un vrai pestiféré, hein, si tu tousses. It's like you have the plague now, right? Yeah, sometimes it just annoys me when I see people complaining because they are quarantined. They don't know what to do. I mean, they complain all the time that they don't have the time to do anything. So now might be the time to do all those things, right? You have a cough and you're panicking. Try applying for a job now. Hard time to do that, don't you think? Yes, I made myself some tea. So it's been a busy day because what I explained this morning, guys, is that to overcome those unusual times, what I'm trying to do is keep my routine, because I believe that if you keep a certain routine, it gives you a sense of normality. So I'm not the kind who will be like, you know, when I started self-quarantining myself, I didn't think, and not getting work, I didn't think, hey, banzai, super, c'est les grandes vacances, quoi. Hein? Like I'm going to watch movies until 4 a.m. and wake up at noon every day. I kept my, you know, sleeping routine, and I never wake up thinking I have nothing to do, because I believe we can always keep ourselves busy, even when we are stuck at home, because like I said, you know, you can go, for example, through pictures. We can, like, you know, not only clean the house, but like spring cleaning and going through clothes, through magazines, there are so many things we can do, right? Some people suggested starting new hobbies and see if, you know, they would like it, which I think also is super good idea. Alors yoga is something I'm doing, but I'm exercising actually more now. I think I will be healthier at the end of these awful times than before it started, because now I have more time to exercise. And I'm like exercising almost every day, which is good, right? And there are many ways to exercise from home, even if you live in a small apartment. Yoga is one of those sports that you can do. You can, comment tu dis réviser en anglais? Work on your Japanese, yes. Haven't had the time. I said I would study English again. I haven't even had the time to do it, because I have always things, new things that I want to do. So I've been working a little bit on that. Revise. Wait. Turns out I've been isolating myself for years. I can understand that you would want to do that. When you see, guys, I'm not even finishing what I started, but okay, it's or other sports. Actually, I exercise. I walk a lot, as you know, but I exercise usually at home doing yoga. But also I have a stepper and some weights that I use. I put some music and I exercise like that. You might have seen pictures because Poo Poo and Charlie help me when I exercise. They are my coaches. And I've put pictures on Instagram before. Voila. And then, I mean, hey, we all have YouTube. You go on YouTube, there are so many tutorials, right? But I think that exercising, if you're in quarantine, it's not because we are quarantined that we should put on weight. I think being healthy is a good thing, because if your body is healthy, your mind will be healthy. We've talked about meditation. You know, when you tell people when they see meditation, yoga, they also talk about slow life. Oh my God, I envy people, all the slow life movement, that is so appealing. Maybe that now is the time to enjoy that, because we can slow down right now. But no, people, they complain, and that annoys me. Voilà, don't complain, guys. Or you just join your Jennifer and chat and vent out, but then, don't complain, because it can be an opportunity, guys, to do new things and maybe think about our lives. And, just, there must be something positive in this, let's say, shitty situation, because I know it's hard. And even to me, sometimes it's hard. Obviously, I do not live stream when it's hard for me, because you don't want to see me like, oh my God, I'm a vegetable and I feel so down. And no, I don't want to impose that on you guys. But of course, I have my ups and downs, and it's not easy for anyone. But I think that it's good to try and find things that will take us out of this, like l'amorosité. Comment tu dis, Fiji? Don't be morose, guys. Alors, I'm used to read books, comics, video games, chat. And then, I think I'm not the only one trying to entertain you guys. I mean, all those famous people, like the singers, and even in France now, PG, faut que tu regardes. Il y a eu des trucs, j'ai vu ça aux actus ce matin, super sympa. They've done remakes of existing songs, changing the words, and it's just so funny. And attends, comment il s'appelle tu sais, le chanteur là, attends, Jean-Jacques Goldman. Il a refait une de ses chansons, mais super quoi, pour, tu vois, tous les gens qui sont encore obligés de travailler et tout. C'est une belle chanson, voilà. Check it out. Alors, tu l'as vu, c'est sympa, hein? Alors, guys, I'm going back in your comments. They cut your allowance. Wow, that sucks. Tu vas réviser tes cartes. Bon, c'est bon. I think I've seen the... I mean, guys, I'm worried about my savings. I mean, I'm not thinking about it. I don't want to think about it, but we never know what's going to happen. And well, I mean, that's life, but what if they just take everything from us? if you want to laugh, check out the Russian Eurovision entry by Little Big. It's so funny and always is good too. Okay, I wish I had the time to check out. I don't. It's not because we are self-quarantining ourselves in Japan. Not all of us. I'm going to talk about this afterwards, but it's not like I really have more time. I have more time to do all those things I didn't have the time to do, so I'm still busy. But I went on a date with Charlie Boy today. Did you see that? You want to say hello? Hi guys! I am the one putting on weight. Ça va? Kawaii. Hi guys. Iyashikei da yo. Iyashikei da yo. Hi guys. Don't feel down, guys. I'm here to support you. Alors, does the Japanese government have a stimulus plan to pay citizens lost pay? They are thinking of giving us, I think, something like 5만 yen, 50,000 yen. As of course people are complaining it's not enough, but it's better than nothing, I think. We are not sure yet. Guys, the small miracles in life. Look what I found. Did you see the picture on Instagram? I was like, oh, when I saw that, no toilet paper, but so many Kleenex. I felt lucky today. We have to appreciate the small miracles in life, right? So even if I told you I will use Kleenex if I run off toilet paper. Look also what I found today. We bought ourselves a small present at the Starbucks. I'm lucky. Jan! Kawaii! Who knows? Maybe I bought more for some of my patrons on Patreon who have the big tiers to get Japanese presents. I thought this was just so beautiful. I have so many Starbucks mugs. I can show you my collection because I'm going to try and live stream. You know me, every day might be hard, but I will try and live stream as much as possible. We can check out all of my Starbucks cups. It's really nice, I think. Alors yes, the sakura are blooming already. They say that actually it's almost like the end. Haven't been to sakura. Hi Adrienne. So nice, right? Beautiful. Voila. Seriously guys, when I saw the news last weekend, all the people like in Nakameguro enjoying the Hanami, I was shocked because it seems like, attends, now that I've touched it, I want to disinfect my hands because it was in the store. That worries me to see that, but it's good because we got some warnings from some government people. Hey, hi Britta. People are less careful, and even in my area today, oh my god, so many people out. And they're really, they don't, I try not to walk close to people, they just don't care. And that worries me because what if we have to keep on being careful because there are still many people who are sick, right? So, and who might be carriers. It was crazy, like everything forgotten. Okay, we have contained it, we contained the virus, everybody out, everybody enjoying the sakura, going to those You know where there is a roller coaster, etc. Box match, 6,500 people. I thought, oh my god. We will see, guys. I'm crossing my fingers, but I hope they keep on telling people you have to keep on being careful because this is not over. In Miyagi, what were they doing, Britta? It's blooming in London. Ok. Je sais pas si tu veux parler de ce qui t'arrive, Pidgey, en fait. C'est comme tu veux. Tu vois, tu fais comme tu le sens. You were in Miyagi, what were they doing, the sakura? Mm. Kawaii! This is nice with the sakura, Pidgey. Chinese people have much fun as always. Europe is a war zone. Alors, in France, you know that seriously at the beginning, I think the rules, they are stricter now. But like people think they're on, c'est les grandes vacances quoi. Like so many people in the parks and everywhere, right? It was just crazy. And or like people, you know, they go seriously. There was an image this morning. A woman, she goes to the supermarket. She has something like 10 bottles of Coca-Cola in her trolley, and I think this is the only thing at least I can see. And like the police is like, Madame, seriously, you know, and what, you want to get sick, you have a tummy ache? Seriously, you know, they're appalled. And I'm like, you don't know, half of you wants to laugh and half of you is appalled because you think, is this woman for real, you know? It's like, you go out only if you have to, because you have nothing to eat. I don't think that Coca-Cola is one of those things necessary to life, to be alive, right? Apparently it is for some French people, but that was, oh my God, just crazy. She had probably had Bourbon in the other bag, maybe, not sure. So Britta, how is it going in Germany? I believe you are quarantined too, aren't you? Hey, Lisa-chan, hayo! Hayo, Galu, say hi! Next time I will take you on a date. Then we will go to the Starbucks together, Chewbacca. How are things around Düsseldorf? We can meet only 2 people. What do you mean? You can go on the outside, but no big gatherings? Are bars and restaurants open? Alors voilà, guys. I'd asked PG if he wanted to talk about his experience. I wasn't sure. He's the one I mentioned in this morning's live stream. I said, well, actually, one of our friends, his partner, has the symptoms. Well, I mean, you have, yeah, he has the symptoms, but you think it's probably the virus, right? Voilà, ben c'est PG. It was PG. And I just asked in French, well, if you want to talk about your experience. I'm not sure, you know, it's not to me to decide if people, what people should or should not talk about. But voilà, it touches us all. And how do you live that, PG? How is it going? Isn't it must be stressful, no? And il est en train de dormir, Mounim? Tu lui fais un gros bisou, Mounim. Ah, tu faudra que tu lui montres la vidéo à 24 minutes 30. Mounim, on t'adore. Et ben voilà, ben, tu te remets vite pour pouvoir ramener des sushis à la maison. Hein. T'as pas le choix. Hein. Faut nourrir Pidgey. Ok? Gambattene, bon courage. Voilà. Hein. The feeling is that no one has Wali sushi. Other learn from other countries. In Spain, it's like we are a step behind what Italy did, and wondering why other countries aren't taking measures now. In France, the problem is that you can't invent and make all these infrastructures like this. You can't make doctors and nurses par un claquement de doigts, quoi, hein? Right? Toi, tu sens bon, toi. Toi, t'es ma drogue, toi. She smells so good. This is why in France they ask people who are retired and students in medicine to help people who are retired to come back, and students, they just do one of the first, the easiest parts, like to direct people to the proper services, right? But everybody has they lack the people, that's for sure, and we can't make doctors and nurses like this, right? What they've done also, they've had the army making those temporary hospitals that they have. France sent patients to Germany. I don't know about that. What actually China did, making those hospitals in such a quick time, that was amazing. And now they are helping. I mean, they sent material to Italy, right? So I hope that, people have more respect for the Chinese, because, they are just supporting us so much, right? We all need to think about key workers taking big risks at the moment: doctors, nurses, cashiers, cleaners, transports, etc., etc. A lot of us are not that well paid, but on the front line. I know, right? We all know that. I've seen in a French program, they were saying that, of course, this situation shows us that there are still what we could call different classes in the society, and that, alas, people who are at the front line are very often the ones who are less, let's say, recognized by the society, and they have low salaries, and that these people should be protected too, of course. Hopefully, what's going on right now will, I hope, make people be more grateful to the people who are right now working for us, still carrying, like, each time I get my deliveries, my parcels delivered. Well, that's actually something I always tell them, even in normal times, but I always tell them, be careful, because those people, they carry heavy stuff, and so even more now, I'm like, always like, be careful, but I always say kyotsukete kudasai, kyotsukete, which means be careful. But even more now, because they see so many people and they don't have a choice, right? Voila. I think we're all going to need the Olympics. Seems that the Olympics are going to be postponed, right? And I think they made an announcement, was it 2 days ago? Since then, we see all the athletes, the Japanese athletes, in programs, and we know that it's going to be postponed, right? And they say that, it's, some of them will be, if it's postponed of a year, of a year or 2 years, for them it would be too late. Even for, and for the young ones, they say we get ready, we train to be ready at that specific time. If it's postponed of a year or two, it's, we don't know if we will be ready again, and the motivation goes down so much, right? We had a lot of countries are, some countries are asking to delay the Olympics because lots of athletes can't practice. Yeah, and also, I mean, what would be the point of doing the Olympics if we don't have people coming to Japan to support the athletes? I mean, that would be pointless, I think, right? Yeah. So I think we're in for a delay, a postponement. We can buy in hardware stores only a certificate. Sorry, I missed some of... Yeah, I think we have to postpone anyways. No much choice, but... Alors, yes, that's why quarantine is necessary, because we don't have the resources to beat the virus in any country. And this is why each of us has to feel responsible and be aware of the fact that we might be healthy carriers, and that we might transmit it to people who are weaker than us, right? This is why I took things very seriously when it's actually, I told you, I think that's c'est Macron en fait qui m'a fait réaliser. Il est pas con, hein, quand même, notre président. When Macron, our president, made his speech, that was what, about 2 weeks ago? And then a few days later, people started being quarantined. Things went so fast in France, right? I thought he's right. It's our responsibility not also to, you know, to give it to other people. And even if I wasn't scared for myself at the time, I thought we have to have this civic duty and stay at home if we can. And I can stay home. So this is why I started not going out. Voilà, and I hope that, you know, I mean, so many French people are not reasonable. I wish that they would get more reasonable, because the situation is just terrible, right? Hein? Et moi? I'm crazy, I know. Hein? Et moi, je suis kawaii. Je suis very sleepy. Alors, you had booked, had you booked tickets for May? Jennifer, présidente. Jennifer, présidente. Yes, I told you. Attends. Hi, Nina. You arrive at the perfect time. I'm going to be the president of the whole freaking world. Do you remember, you know what I remembered when one day I was all crazy again and I said, quoi? Attends, et toi? Attends, c'était quoi le truc? It's the third time. Do you remember Charlie, Prime Minister? Yes! Attends, I remember, and when I called you, my assistant, I said, assistant, tu traduis. C'était quoi le truc? Attends, un des followers qui a dit... What was it? It was something about a name, no? Yeah, and I said I have to run for the next presidential elections. Do you remember? That was the first time. And then I did a live stream at the terrace of the Starbucks. That was something like a month ago. And Charlie's sleeping. And I said, you know, I was talking about people who do like bad things and who are in prison. And I said, I would, you know, would make these people do civic things. I would not let them rot in prison, in their cells. I would make them work, you know. That was the second time I felt like I wanted to be president of the whole freaking world. Voilà, moi je veux être la présidente des Chihuahuas. Kawaii. Voilà, guys. Anything else? Je crois que je commence à avoir faim, en fait. Would have been in quarantine for 14 days is not enough, I think, but I would be the first YouTuber as attends, head of state. Yes! Let's do this! Poor Charlie, I'm breaking his ears. The UK has taken too long to react to this crisis. You know, so many, I think it's just like, the situation is so unusual and weird. Well, saying, I believe that that prime minister of yours said something like, oh no, just let everybody get it and then they will all be immunized. And I was like, what the hell, you know? And then, retournement de situation, like, okay, everybody, you stay home, you know? What? I will not discuss the politicians' decisions today. I'm not in the mood. Let's skip it. Prime Minister Charlie. Yes. Et toi, Lisa? Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire de toi, la petite ninja? Alors, attends, hold on a second. "14 days, I think, was the plan in France. Of course, they are going to make it longer. And also because we have many cases there, right? I don't know. It seems short, 2 weeks. But in France, we know that they said 2 weeks at first because people, I mean, you can't tell, even just 2 weeks, but you can't tell people, okay, you French people, you stay home for a month. Like, nobody would listen. Ce sera encore la révolution, n'est-ce pas? There would be another revolution, right? And they just didn't listen. That was crazy. I was like, seriously, you are stupid, you French people, right? You are in the 8th day or 15 quarantine. It's about to be prorogated for another 15 days. Wan-chan kawaii, arigato! Lisa-chan desu. Less pollution now, right? This is animals rule. Just take the power back, animals. That's what we need. We need a good lesson. Well, let's hope that humankind will be more reasonable in future. The EU has 30 days ban until mid-April. I feel... Attends, this is when things are going to be lifted slowly. Hi, Susan. Hi. I need to drink because I've been doing my supper for 45 minutes. Moi, je suis prête pour l'été. Hein. Peut-être que vous aurez des lives en bikini hein, cet été. C'est ça qu'on se... If we keep on being quarantined, guys. In 2 months, I can do the live streams in bikini hein, because I will have a 6-pack, I think. Alors, attends. Backpacking as fruit packing. Ah, ok. Alors, guys, remember... I'm changing subject, but... You know that pine that I got you? You call this a mignon pineapple, I think. It wasn't as good, as sweet as the one I bought in Okinawa. It's good, but it wasn't as good. Sur la dune du Pula, oui, pourquoi. Ou à Koh Samui, ça serait encore mieux, mais bon. How am I finding the year so far? Good. These are weird, unusual times, but life is full of lessons. So I take this as another lesson that life is giving us, and we have to try and make the best of it and try and see the positive side of it, which is like, as you mentioned, less pollution, and maybe it will teach people that they have to stop to take everything for granted. That not having toilet paper is not an issue, but I don't know, it's, yeah, good so far. I mean, yeah, it's just, you know, I think this ability to adapt myself to any situation now. So I'm just trying to make the best of it. You know, like teleworking and having more time on my hands is like, as I said, you know, exercising more, trying and be healthier, spending more time with you guys. Oh my God, I'm getting emergency stuff right now. This is live, guys. Wait. Attends. Hi. Okay, guys. Emergency food for quarantined people. Yes. Those who follow know. J'oublie pas un live sur les gants de toilette. This one is super nice because it has limoncello. It smells so good. Alors, those who have followed, no, I have the pasta already. Alors. Was the guy wearing a mask? Yes, he was. Let's open it, guys. リザちゃんすごいね。強いよ。ありがとうね。すごいすごい。Attends. Hop. I will probably do a live stream about, a live stream about those emergency foods. This is one of them. Well, now this is not the only reason why I ordered this, but je suis en train de tout massacrer. Ça va pas du tout, les amis. Yes, yes, yes. Tadam! C'est le cotechino. Yes. Un cotechino. If you can't sleep in the evening, count your cotechinos, guys. Delicious food and nourishing, delicious, good for your palate and for your brain because this is so good. Un cotechino, deux cotechino, trois cotechino, quatre cotechino. 5 cotechino. T'as la fille, elle va engraisser, je te dis pas. Et voilà. Yes, yes, yes. So this is the brand that I found. I'm going to wash my hands, guys. Sorry about that. You can enjoy. Je suis là, les amis. because I want to, this is precious, those gel alcoholic. It's like Sesame Street. Oh my god, I haven't watched Sesame Street for so long. Allez hop, c'est bon. La fille, elle se bat en plein live, tranquille. Bon, alors, I hope this is not contaminated, those boxes. Allez hop, on touche pas les boîtes. Shoot, I should have put this back before cleaning my hands. Lack of organization. Allez, c'est bien. Do you know The Simpsons? I hate The Simpsons. They are so ugly. I never watch it. Britta, you must have missed some. I said that before. He's sick and he has to work and he coughs in a parcel and the parcel infects the receiver. Converting my savings into Kotekino, absolutely. I ordered 6 because one pack was about 2,000 yen, which is something like 18 euro. And from 11,000 yen, the sending fee was free. And you know that I'm stingy when it comes to those things. So this is why I ordered 6. Then it amounted to about 12,000 yen. So voilà. Alors, what did I miss? So I have cooked Kotekino the Jennifer's way, making such a delicious pasta sauce with it. Have you watched the video, guys? I will put it at the end of this live stream. Please check it out. Kotekino is just so good. I will try and maybe make other recipes with it because now we have 6. But before cooking the Kotekino, I'm thinking of showing you, I found super easy bread recipes. How to make your own bread without even kneading it. Knead. Sans savoir à pétrir. Je sais pas si je prononce bien le truc, mais bon. And I wanted to do it yesterday evening. I did not. Now I'm live streaming and I have to eat. I have to find the energy after dinner to make it. Because what I do, and it will be an edited video, of course, because I have to let it rest overnight. And then bake it tomorrow morning, right? So it will be an edited video. I will try and make it short. And then you can make your own bread, guys. Huh? Because you just need, I'm going to try 2. One is just flour, dry baking powder. Is it? Yes. Salt and a little bit of sugar. And the other one to make pain de mie, you know, the soft bread, the loaf bread. And it looks so good. I needed a little bit of milk. This is why I went out, because I don't know which one I want to make. This is why I went out and had this date with Charlie. I took him with me. Voila, so I should be working on this quickly because it's now that you are all quarantined, right, guys? And I think that, I mean, usually most people, they have flour, salt, and baking powder, dried yeast. Do you say yeast? And salt and sugar at home. So and you don't even have to knead the whole thing. Just, you know, make it in the evening, just mix it in the bowl and then let it sleep and just bake it the following day. So I should do it tonight. Voilà, guys. Anything? Flour and yeast are sold out. Wow. Alors, flour is one of the things I bought, but I don't think that Japanese people, they buy more things like rice, I think. Me, I ordered some pasta and flour. I have the regular one and I have some organic one. But we have food so in Japan. So and even as you saw some Kleenex, I was surprised today. That was a good surprise. Because we haven't been really like locked down, right? So yeah, in France it's the same because Western people, we love pasta, right? This is one of the first things people bought in France. You stocked up on chocolate. It's hard to find bread now. Really, PG? So you can cook. You will have, I definitely have to make that recipe. Okay, allez, I promise you I'm doing this afterwards. And you should get the recipe tomorrow evening. Okay, at the latest, because I will have to edit it. Because I can bake it only tomorrow evening, right? Tomorrow morning, so. Voilà, thank you so much, guys. I don't know if this helped getting together and chatting a little bit. Do I like Easter eggs? No, I don't like Easter eggs because unless it's like you give me something very special, it's made out of like real chocolate. By real chocolate, I mean chocolate that has dark chocolate that has a high amount of cacao. Because even when I was a kid, I was never eating the Easter eggs. It was just too sweet, that chocolate for me. Ah, super, merci, je veux bien. Gâteau citron lemon cake. I'm thinking also of making I don't think I've ever put the recipe of the 4 quarts. 4 quarts is so good, guys. So fattening, but so good. It depends on how much you eat anyways, but you know, 4 quarts is like 4 quarters. So it's a quarter of flour, you weight your egg, and then you have to put the same quantity of the other ingredients, right? I love 4 quarts. It's just so good. And until I started making my own 4 quarts, I would buy 4 quarts at the supermarket. But it's completely different. And once you start making it yourself and you get used to that homemade 4 quarts, you can't go back and buy the stuff that is sold in supermarkets. Voilà. If there are French things you would like me to cook, please put a comment after this video. Add a comment and I will try and make it. I can't promise you because of the ingredients or time or but if you have suggestions, please, I'm always happy to see what interests you. Okay, voilà. Thank you so much. Piti, bon courage. Mimounim, on t'aime. Bon courage. Ça va? Il s'est levé ou il dort encore? Because Pidgey's partner, so apparently it's just like he's like super tired, right? So that bread doesn't need yeast. Il est debout? Il est où? Tu me l'appelles là tout de suite. Ça va? Il survit? Ça n'a pas empiré ses symptômes? The symptoms haven't worsened? 大丈夫? How is he feeling? We need to wait for Mounim now because I want to say hello. Alors Momoka, c'est bon, t'es là? Mounim, ça va? Tu survis? Écoute, terrible nouvelle, mais bon, apparemment, t'as pas des symptômes trop graves, j'espère que ça va pas empirer. En tout cas, bon courage. S'il faut dormir, tu dors toute la journée, hein. Pierre va te faire du pain frais maison, donc aucune inquiétude. Il va bien te nourrir, il va se mettre au fourneau, il va même faire le pain frais, c'est top, hein. PG is going to cook fresh bread, aren't you happy, hein? Okay, jokes apart, Munim, our hearts are with you. Thanks for all you've been doing for those people in England, because, you know, il rigole. You are in the first, like, you know, people, doctors, nurses. Without you, we are nothing. So take good care of yourself. And we love you, hein, et à bientôt, hein, voilà, gros bisous, hein. Et alors attends, il y avait un autre truc. Oui, alors attends, c'était Momoka en Belgique, le confinement. Ok, ben oui, en fait je termine le live. Maybe I will try and do live streams, but you know, in the evening I like to be just, you know, just doing other stuff like reading or watching movies. Je ne trouve rien sur Netflix, j'en ai marre, c'est naze. C'est vrai, ouais, les bisous à distance, bah oui, hein, il faut bien, hein, parce que là... some more reading, but I don't know why, I can't find. If you have suggestions of good movies, please guys, add it in the comments, because I have Amazon Prime, I have Netflix, I can't find anything decent to watch. So, and I've rewatched all the Rurouni Kenshin, so il faut me trouver autre chose à regarder là, les gars, hein. Voilà, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and I will try and do more live streams on European time too, because I know that I've done more in the morning and at noon, more on the American Canadian time, but you know how it is, you know, I live stream when I feel like it, but on Friday I have to go to Caldi. I don't want to go, but I have to, so I will probably do a live stream on European time for you guys. Ok, voilà. Merci beaucoup, Mounim. Gros bisous. Bon courage. Et voilà. Bon courage. Good luck with the quarantine thing. Just try and find things that, you know, make you happy to overcome this difficult time. And I will see you very soon. Live or not live. If I'm not live, I will put some cooking. Quarantine cooking is going to be on the menu over the few next weeks. Hein? Merci beaucoup, Nina, and it was nice, Momoka, to see all the people that I can never see live. Thanks for following and always supporting me too. Hein? Merci beaucoup. Don't forget to check out on Instagram the pictures. Not that I put so many these days, but because I'm not eating out anymore, right? Be safe too, people, and à très bientôt, Brita. Lots of love to Heiko and Tiggy. And stay tuned for the cat videos that will be one of the novelties on this channel. And please do not unsubscribe, okay, guys? Love you. Lots of Bati to Alessandra and Maria. Thank you, PG, Suzanne, à bientôt. And for those who will watch on replay, much love. Take care of yourselves et à bientôt. À bientôt, guys. Bisous.